Hey, this is Rick Kasalich, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I'm going to go through the what to do about elbow pain from your tricep exercises. And I'll get Alex to demonstrate the first thing, then I'll go through in detail, and I'll also highlight 3 other things that you can end up doing. Perfect, there you go. So what it ends up being is work on having the elbows further away from your body. So let's say with a push-up movement, if you end up having the elbows close to your body, this ends up putting a way more stress on the elbow joint. Now, if you focus on the elbows being at 45 or even higher up, like 80 degrees, that ends up decreasing the stress on the elbows and it relies more on the shoulder to do the movement. So look at doing that little tweak when it comes to your pushing movements in order to decrease the stress on your elbow, decrease your elbow pain, and use those larger muscles, your chest muscles, in order to do the exercise correctly and relieve things in your elbow. So that ends up being the first thing. The second thing is, kind of relates to the first, is to utilize your chest more in the movements, especially in the pressing movements. So a lot of times people will end up focusing on the elbows doing the movement and just isolating the elbows and not really bringing the chest and having the chest drive through the movement. Good. So when the elbows end up being further away from the body, you get more of a chest movement. The chest ends up being involved a lot more. If you're closer to the body, it ends up being more the elbows that end up doing the movement. So bringing the elbows away from the body, which we kind of talked about, and they're really trying to focus on the most of the force and the movement happening from the chest or the shoulder joint as opposed to the elbow doing the majority of the work. Perfect. Now the third thing ends up being trying to decrease your tricep isolation exercises. So meaning like your tricep kickbacks, your tricep pulley exercises, your skull crushers. You're trying to decrease those tricep isolation exercises and really trying to focus in on pushing movements or whole body pushing movements like push-ups, bench press, for the time being, in order to decrease the stress that ends up being put on that elbow, allowing that elbow to heal and to decrease and eliminate your elbow pain. Now, the fourth one ends up being doing a elbow on the wall stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring the hand behind your head. Good. Lean into the wall and bring that elbow a little bit further back. And what we're doing here is we're stretching the triceps, but also stretching the muscles in the shoulder. So we want to stretch things out. And this one ends up being an excellent one to do that. So maybe I'll get you to, the right side. So like pretending if I'm on the wall, you're just bringing that elbow back and you're looking at stretching the triceps, but it'll also end up carrying on into the shoulder. Good. And when it comes to the stretching, you're looking at doing it twice, so 2 repetitions, so sets, reps, and time. You're looking at doing it 1 set, 2 repetitions, holding for a light stretch for 20 seconds, and you're going to alternate back and forth. So there you go. That ends up being the what you should end up doing about elbow pain. If you're getting elbow pain from your tricep exercise, give those 4 things a go. Now, if you have elbow pain and are looking for some other tricks and tips, what I recommend for you to do is click right here. I have a brand new free report called 5 Tricks That Fight Elbow Pain and Tightness. Click right here. Let me know where to send that brand new free report and I'll send it to you right away. Now, if you're watching this on a mobile device, tablet, or smartphone, head down below into the description, click the first link, which will end up being exercisesforinjuries.com/elbows. Let me know where to send that brand new free report and I'll send it to you right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to hit like. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comment section. And lastly, before you go, hit subscribe in order to get future pain relieving videos.